Hey guys, 219 Tiger here, and wanted to give you an update and let you know how things are going. I know as of lately, I know suicide rate has gone up because of the pandemic and all that, and I wanted to talk about it. I know it's hard because everybody's so sick of this pandemic. Me personally, and I know there's a lot. There's a lot of people who are put on lockdown that like to be outside, and just our lives have been completely turned upside down. And I do understand, like it's hard. It really is hard. I talked about it in the last video I did. How mentally it can be mentally draining. And now there's a new strain of COVID out, and it's supposed to be deadlier, which is now got everybody panicked, and we're going back on some places have gone back down on lockdown, and it's just completely turned our life upside down. And I know it's rough because it has been rather depressing for me because like I've missed out on a lot of family functions and birthdays and just it's just been hard. So I had created a video a while back talking about how I honestly thought the suicide rate was going to go up because of this pandemic. And that's what's not being talked about is the mental illness that's going on with the pandemic, because I haven't been able to see my therapist because due to the pandemic, you know what I mean? It's kind of thrown, like everything's been tossed upside down. And it is hard, you know what I mean? Especially when you're somebody that's social, especially when you're somebody who likes being outdoors, or you're not used to this. The stuff that you were able to do before the pandemic has now been stripped away from you, and it's hard. I know it's affected me in some ways. Like I said, it's affected me. My favorite coffee shop closed down. I was so used to going to that coffee shop. I had a routine where I would get up and I would go to that coffee shop every day to get a cup of coffee and sit and talk to a couple people that I actually know. The coffee shop closed down due to the pandemic. It permanently closed because they just weren't making any money. Like, the money was just not being made, because of it. And they were a small business, so like they were kind of struggling a little bit. Yes, I'm still in my pajamas. It's almost to the point where I live in them now because I other than going to the store, I really don't go anywhere because of the pandemic. And I know it's gotten on everybody else. It's bothering, I'm pretty sure bothering everybody else. There's some people who are okay with it. Like, if you're a gamer, most gamers are okay with it. More time to play games. But the problem is for the people who are not gamers. People who like the outdoors, people that are used to being active, going out, parties and family functions and barbecues and this and that, and concerts. And God, I can't remember the last time I've seen a concert, because of this pandemic. I mean, we had a lot of functions that we have out here in my town that have been utterly canceled. I mean, and it sucks. because it does make you kind of feel isolated, and it sucks being isolated and feeling alone. And it is a big, huge sacrifice. And to the people that have made sacrifices, thank you, because you're actually helping us try to get past this whole pandemic, this whole COVID stuff. Because there's some people that don't take this serious enough, and they think it's not, they believe it's like the common flu, and it's not. Look at how many people have died from it. So it's not a joke, Yes, I get it sucks. And yes, for some people it has affected their mental health. Because now you feel even more isolated than what you did before. And even more alone. And yeah, I think what the media is not talking about, and the media has not talked about that, is the effects of what this pandemic has had on people's mental health. And there should be. Because this is just as important as the virus itself. Is how is it affecting people with mental illness? And some people it's easy just stay home. And it sounds cut and dry. But again, eventually you get stir crazy and you want to go out, and now you can't, which makes it even harder. And I mean, right now, I feel horrible for the people in England, because I know it spiked in England, and I know I was talking to a friend, and he was telling me, I see all these people posting, in other countries, especially Australia, of people just going out and not wearing masks and partying, and he goes, they're lucky. Because I wouldn't want to see it spike there. Because, it'd be awful. And I know that he's it is kind of sad that they're off partying and living their life like there's nothing going on in the world, and people are dying. And he goes, and that, it's just, I don't understand. And I do blame Donald, and I will say this flat out, I do blame Donald Trump for what's going on here in the States. And the reason why I blame Donald Trump is because Donald Trump didn't take this COVID-19 serious at all. And our government has let us down. 100% our government has let us down. Where other places took it serious, our government let us down. But now we have the whole issue of what's going on now. And it's starting to spike, and now there's a new strain out. And I've talked to several people that live in England that have said, yeah, we're on lockdown. It's bad here. It's bad, and it's even harder now because just when you think, we might be over this and things might be getting better and we might be able to go out and start living our lives normally again, the door gets slammed in our face. And just recently, and like I talked about in the last video, just recently, a football player took his life. And he took his life because a lot of sports have been canceled, and because they have canceled school activities. Now, if you're somebody that's used to doing school activities, it sucks. Whether it be dance, being in a band, being in, whatever type of sport. it's starting to affect a lot of people. And again, like, and it's affecting people that don't have mental illness. Like, a lot of people don't understand, like, I mean, like, that I don't think there's been enough study done on people's mental illness during this. I really think there should, and I'm not saying that they should take the focus off the virus. Please don't. Like, keep making them vaccines and all that. But on the other hand, I think they need to also be addressing mental illness. And, because like I said, like, the suicide rate, and I said this back, I think last year, when this first started, that the suicide rate was going to be bad. Like, the mental illness cases and mental illness was going to get even worse because of it. So I don't know the offhand numbers right now of the amount of deaths, but I'm pretty sure they've gone up, and because most people are just talking about the deaths. I mean, we had a day, like, matter of fact, the day of Joe Biden's election, we had over 4,400 people die from COVID alone. And the cases are going up, and I get there are some people that we're sick and tired, we want to go on with our lives, we want our lives to go back to normal. And I completely understand that. I want to be able to go back to normal. Like, there's a lot of things I missed. I had so many outdoor videos I had planned that I had to cancel because of the pandemic, because some of the places that I wanted to go are closed because of the pandemic. And it does feel isolating. And it hasn't affected my mental, definitely. I mean, there's some days where it's just like, I'm sick of this. It's, like I said, because, like, the only place I go is the store and home. So, doing much of anything, like, doing much of anything sucks. Like, I mean, I've missed out on holidays with my family. Like, I'd be like, I've missed out on several things with my niece, who's growing, like, weed. And it sucks. And it does bother everybody. And it is, how can I say tragic? Because I do feel sorry for all these families who've lost loved ones. You know what I mean? That's another thing, are these deaths, like, these people died alone. Their family couldn't, because you can't have a funeral. This is just something that is hard for everybody, Try to find the words to what what you can do. And it's affected a lot of things, And I mean, like, I've been going through some things myself, outside of this whole pandemic. I mean, emotional things outside this pandemic, and this pandemic doesn't help at all. So, I mean, I know what this whole thing, it's hard, and I mean, and it's not easy, and, let's cross our fingers once these vaccinations once it continue to roll out. Let's hope maybe some things change, and, and again, I send my prayers to England. I want everybody to be safe, because like I said, I know people that live in England. I know that people, and, I want y'all to be safe, because I know it sucks. I know this is something that is really, really hard. It's been hard on everybody. And again, I will say this. This isn't a country. This isn't a country thing. This is a world thing. Like, we are all in this together. We're all going through the same thing. So, I wish everybody well, you know, through this. Because I know, like I said, I know it's still hard. And, like I said, I want everybody to be safe, you know. And, just, you know, be kind to one another. Thankfully, we still have social media, so, you know, we're still able to have some type of interaction with people, whether it be Zoom, Snapchat, Facebook Live, whatever, you know. Just, you know, be kind to one another. And, I'm gonna end the video here, but stay strong, stay lucid, and please remember, love is louder, and be safe, and be kind to one another. I love you guys. See you next video. I love you.